Hey, Nasir, the other night you said after the game that crazy things happen in March and that maybe that win over Boston College was the momentum that you guys needed going into this tournament, and that, you said crazy things happen in March. So what's happening with your team right now, last game and this game? Can you just tell us the mood of the team, the energy of the team right now, and what's your mindset?
Our energy is a lot higher. And because from the win in Boston College on senior night, and then coming into this game today, we just had a lot more enthusiasm in us, and just more energy. We was more alive, more alive, I would say. This win tonight can definitely help us for tomorrow, and just help us with momentum, just to carry forth and to have another good game to where we come out victor.
Can I just ask one follow-up? I mean, the numbers you guys had, very few turnovers. You had a lot of assists, all 5 starters in double figures. You just talk about the overall team play today, and where has that been in recent weeks? Why weren't you guys able to do this earlier in the season?
Stuff like that. I would just say that we just get more comfortable with each other because, as you know, injuries have made the starting lineups vary from different players starting from others. And I would just say that our chemistry is just getting a little bit better by each game. And then hopefully it can come to a point to where we're very sharp and crisp, and hopefully just keep winning.
Also, congrats on the all-academic ACC. That was announced today.
Thank you very much.
Very good. Congrats.
And our next question comes from Dan Tortora.
Nysier, just what you can say about, you kind of going off of what you were talking about just a question ago, about how this team has dealt with almost no bench and all of the injuries on top of COVID, just what that's done to develop you as a player and develop this team to be able to essentially be able to bail each other out at different positions if and when need be.
It shows me as a player that life is full of adversity. And during those times when dealing with adversity, that's when the person who you really are, the team who you are, that's when it shows who you really are. And it's easy to be negative, give up, and quit. Like that stuff is easy, but it's hard to just keep pushing through, keep fighting, and just keep believing the guys that's around you, and to just be able to see that the sun is going to shine another day, and we just got to get what we got to get through.
Well, thank you. Congrats on the win.
No problem. Thank you.
Our next question comes from Steve Wine.
Congratulations, Naz. How would you describe the mood in the locker room after this one?
The mood in the locker room is very high. The energy is very high because we, as you know, it's been a long season, and we just trying to just keep winning, just keep playing together, and just make sure everybody happy while we're playing on the court.
We have time for a couple more questions. The next one coming from Chris Stock.
Yeah, nice. The scoring numbers you've been able to put up the last couple of games, what's kind of changed for you? You're finishing with dunks and things like that and hitting free throws. What's kind of changed with you? And then also you faced Clemson already a couple times. Just the challenges in facing them and containing Nysier.
Can you repeat that? Can you repeat that for me one more time?
Okay, so offensively, you've been able to score the ball more the last couple games than you had previously. What's kind of changed with you? And then also facing Clemson, again, you've faced them twice already. What is the challenges of facing them again and containing Nysier?
The challenges of facing them is just that they got good players, and they can shoot the ball 1 through 5 from behind the line, and that just trying to game plan for them the right way, I would say more so. And with me scoring more, coach has just been running a couple more plays for me, and the guys have been executing the plays and being able to get me the ball and either get a score, get an assist from out of the action that's given to me.
And our final question comes from Michelle Kaufman.
Naz, I want to follow up on Steve's question about the locker room mood. Can you just describe, were you guys dancing? Was the music playing? Were you, throwing Gatorade around? I mean, what was the mood in the locker room? I would think winning an ACC tournament game is a big deal for this team.
Yes, it's a big deal. We actually couldn't. We didn't get to that point because we had to go take the corona test right after.
No.
But we can't start just celebrating right here because it's a long weekend. It's a long weekend. We trying to be here Friday, Saturday, and then that's when we might have something to cheer about. But until then, we just gotta stay humble, stay poised, and just try to just win the next one. We're not worrying about Saturday right now. We just trying to win the next one.
Thank you.
And we have one final question coming from Wyatt Kopelman.
Nysier, you all lost a numerous amount of close games by 3 points or fewer this season. Just how good did it feel to actually win today? And what was Coach Larinaga's message in the huddle at the end of the game?
His message was just don't let them get an open three. And the games that we lost by close points, those are games where I know later on in the season where we get a little bit more experience playing together, where I feel like we could just execute the closeout in the last 2 minutes of the game. And tonight we proved it here. We just gotta keep being able to execute effectively, and hopefully we just keep winning because it's a 1-game season from here on out.
Anthony, congratulations.
Thank you.
Can you talk about the energy and the mood of this team right now, and what happened between the Boston College game and now? The way you guys are playing right now is very different from how you were playing a little earlier. What do you think? What's happening here with this team right now?
Like I said earlier in the year, we believe we're going to win every game. Going into that Boston College game gave us a lot of momentum coming out with that win. So just going into this tournament, we think it's a new season. So right now we 1-0. So we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep this energy as high as we can keep it, and we're just gonna keep rolling.
Thank you.
And our next question comes from Danny Thompson.
Danny Thompson with the 3-point conversion. Great win today. I know it's kind of hard not to look ahead, but with potentially having to play 5 games in 5 days, and so many games in such a short period of time potentially, how do you maintain your body to get yourself prepared, not just for tomorrow's game, but maybe potentially games down the road?
Right now, we about to go do treatment as a team. We about to go make sure that everyone's okay. But as best as we can, we just gonna keep our bodies as fresh as we can, and we just gonna come out and play hard, 120% every game, all the way up until we win.
And our next question comes from Dan Tortora.
Just what you can say about, this season. I spoke with Coach about it, having to deal with all of the injuries as well as COVID and all the protocol. Just how this team has found its way to where you are right now, and if you feel a rejuvenation or maybe a rebirth at this point, to go off of some of the things you talked about.
Yeah, we won 2 games in a row, so we feel really good about ourselves, and we're just gonna keep this momentum pushing as much as we can. We gotta go watch film on this next opponent, and we got a game plan, and we're gonna come out tomorrow with the same amount of energy we came in today with.
Thank you.
Our next question comes from Kip Coons.
Yeah, hi, Anthony. Coach L gave you credit for your defense on Justin Champagnie. What did you focus on to hold him down as well as anybody has all year?
Yeah, he's been dominating this league all year. I tip my hat off to him. Today, my game plan was just to keep him off the offensive boards and away from the basket as much as I can and turn him into a jump shooter. But he's been playing well all year, and he got a great future ahead of him. He's a tough matchup.
If I could just follow up on that, do you anticipate that you're going to have the assignment on Amir Sims tomorrow?
Like we got to go back and game plan for that. I don't know yet. I got to talk to my coaches about that. We got to talk as a team, but it don't matter who we have on Sims. We trust him 100%, and we believe that he will come out and guard him 100%.
Our next question comes from Michelle Kaufman.
I wanted to ask you about Nysier Brooks. He's had 2 really big games in a row. I mean, I know he's been a vocal leader, spirited guy all season. What do you think's changed in his game? And, is he a big reason that's one thing that has changed the last couple of games is his offensive production? And, what does he add the last couple of games? What do you think has changed with him?
He's out anchoring our motor. So just getting him more touches in the post He's a great passer out the post. He's a great scorer out the post. So just getting him the ball more puts him in a better position and puts us in a better position. So as this tournament goes on, we're gonna continue to find him more, and he's gonna continue to help us win in a big way.